and you're nearing the end of this section, so if you just continue, there'll be a very long walking to the right segment. I will shut up because this is one of the most beautiful segments in the game. Is incredibly visually and audially stunning. The original soundtrack amazing. I will let you appreciate the next 3 minutes in its entirety. The first time I played that through, that section gave me goosebumps. That was amazing. Okay, so we are onto the desert. The desert is the hardest chapter in my opinion, or it's certainly the one I found hardest. Obviously, it's different for everyone. But this feels like it certainly has some of the most unforgiving sections. So if you're going for the no death section, the no death achievement, then be aware of how difficult this section can be. To start though, we've got the classic just run to the right. Okay, so this is the first section with an enemy. We just want to crouch under this lip of the rock here. The spider drone will run to the right, run to the left. What we want to do is wait till his back is turned and then climb up to the secondary level. So hop onto the rock as soon as he turns round and then immediately hop onto the top of the metal platform. Now, his sightlines are a bit funny, so I crouched because when I didn't I got spotted. So I think that does matter in this scenario, so if you just want to crouch, wait until he goes to the left, and then just jump straight past. He will spot you on the way out, but if you just crouch into here, it won't matter. Okay, so this is another section where we have to use the light sensitive caterpillars. So what you want to do is go through to this little cave section here, have Mui stand in front of the caterpillar, and then jump on the platform to the right. That will lower it and mean that it's not being hit by the light beam. And then Mui can hypnotize it and move it backwards to lower the platform on the outside of the building. After the platform's lowered, you want to jump off the platform you're on and go onto the lowered platform from the outside. Now, because there is no power, the light beam will be on the caterpillar, and as soon as you're onto the platform here, you want Mui to retract the caterpillar and reactivate the power. Then have Mui come to you, recall them so that they're on the platform with you, otherwise they'll get lost and you have to do it again, and then interact with the button to raise it up and continue ahead. So there's a tiny bit of tricky timing with this. So first you just want Mui to press the button to raise the platform, which will free the rope section that's currently caught on the underside. Once it's freed, you'll want Mui to press the button again to lower it so you can jump on the rope, and then press it a third time to raise it up so you can jump onto the platform, and then press it one last time to lower it down so you can jump onto the top of the platform. Now, what you want to do is, when the drone is on the far right of the screen, you will nip across the top of the platform so that you can press the button and raise the right hand platform to the top, and then run back so you don't get spotted, as you'll see me do here. And then you'll wait one more rotation of his pathing so that he's on the far right again, and then you'll activate the button a second time. Basically, the timing is a bit funny on this, and what you want to do is have the platform be going down so that you can land on it but not take fall damage. Because where it is from default is too low, so I'll press it, drop down, stay outside of his vision, and then recall Mui to continue ahead. Okay, so we want to set Mui up on the switch here. So what we'll be doing is using the gap. So activating that switch will open and or close the little gap in the middle of the screen there. We'll be using that as temporary cover from the drone. So first of all, we'll open it so that when the drone paths to the right, we can drop down, have Mui activated again, and still be inside cover. And then we'll open it when the drone goes over, and then head to the far right where we can see the controls for the drone are. Oh, sorry, not the drone, the magnet. The magnet that is directly above the drone, and which we will use to trap the drone. So, activate the magnet. It is right trigger to activate the magnetic aspect. As you'll see here, it sucks in, and then just move it into the lower section here and have Mui activate it so it gets trapped. Now what you want to do is move the magnet to the left hand side, just above the lip here. And this will be where we get our 10th and final shrine, which will unlock 2 achievements, the achievement for the shrine itself, and then the achievement for having all shrines. So just jump up onto the magnet and then head left. And once we've got both of those, what we'll do is we'll go back to the control for the magnet, and we'll move it so that it's on the right side so we can use it to get up onto the ledge on the opposite side of the screen. And then just have Mui drop the rope so you can climb up and continue. You'll want to drop down on the ledge here. What you'll do is just lower yourself rather than jumping down. I made the mistake of jumping down, and you will die if you unfortunately miss, so don't risk it. Just continue to the right again, and we'll be coming up to probably the hardest section in the game in isolation. But I'll try and guide you through what you need to do and some tips on how to make it easier. But I'll talk more about that when we get to that in a sec.
Pamaki. Hello.
Okay, so this is the section I was mentioning. There will be electrified traps on the ground. What you want to do is start by getting Mui to this spot and having them see. Mui will kill themselves on anything and everything in this area. So what you want to do is run through these fans when they're not on. They will not move you as long as you are on the ground. If you try jump, they will blow you back. So wait until they're off before trying to jump over these platforms, or these electrified ground sections, sorry. And then obviously when they're off, take it slow as well. The time between the fans is quite short, so I wouldn't risk sprinting through it. It's much better to take your time. So now, this section can be very difficult as well. What you need to do is get to the switch on the right hand side, which will disable the electrified floors. There is a very short window where you can do that, where the drone will not spot you. So I would get as close as you can to the electrified floor. I'd say just behind it. Then when the drone's out of view, jump up, activate the switch, immediately run to the left. And as you see there, I just made it. The window is very tight. Now what you want to do is just run all the way back to the area with Mui. There was a drone control box that was actually blocked off by a force field. The force field is now disabled. So we want to make our way through these fans here. And then go to the box on the left. Make sure I got into a section of making Mui follow me. Don't. Make sure Mui stays there. Anyway, interact with the drone controls, and then what you want to do is fly directly up. There's actually kind of a secret bit. It's not secret, you do need to go through this section. So once the fan here is deactivated, fly through with the drone, go through this lower section, and then you want to break this here. So that section there you want to break. Because what you want to do next is you want to put Mui on the drone and fly through that section. Now that is very difficult because if Mui is hit by any of the fans on the inside, so this one on the outside is fine. Mui can be hit by the wind, that's fine. But if you hit by any of the fans on the inside, Mui instantly dies in the reset. So what I recommend is getting as close as you can to this first fan, getting the timing down, and then as soon as that fan stops, you want to fly straight up and straight to the right. Don't worry about hitting Mui's head on the ceiling, that will not kill Mui. However, a very short period of time of getting hit by the wind will instantly kill Mui. So, do what I do here, get nice and close to the fan,